FAMU. FAMU. Fan goddamn you. All right. Yeah. FAMU turns out some amazing people. Yours truly, I'm a product of Florida A&M University, but FAMU truly turns out great people, like some very successful people who are trailblazers, who go on to do amazing things. And so Miss Tiffany Green, former sideline reporter, becomes college football's first African-American woman to work as a play-by-play announcer. Tiffany Green's resume reads like a delicious buffet table of media excellence. The origins of her success took shape as a stellar student in the Florida A&M School of Journalism and Graphic Communication. After graduating in 2003, oh, for real? I came in 2002, okay, so she was there when I graduated. Okay, that's what's up. So after graduating in 2003, so she ain't that much older than me. That's what's up, Tiff. You was there when I was there. That's what's up. So after graduating in 2003, the Tampa native entered the world of television news. Her various job titles included being a production assistant, audio reporter, camera operator, editor, and anchor. Green's passion for sports and gift for storytelling prepared her from the local TV to working as a sideline reporter at ESPN in 2015. Upon her next assignment, the fourth generation Rattler will add history maker to her journalistic attributes. This fall, she'll don a headset on a full-time basis as the first African-American woman college football play-by-play announcer. Green will team up with Jay Walker, who's an analyst calling ESPN's Black college games on Thursday nights. Going down! This is a huge honor and a great responsibility. The significance certainly isn't lost on me, Green said. I think of the woman who came before me that helped to pave the way in sports television from my perspective. That's Robin Roberts, that's Pam Oliver, and now Beth Mowins and Doris Burke. One time for Doris Burke, one time for Pam Oliver, one time for Robin Roberts, one time for Beth Mowins, all of them. I love them. Those women are some of my favorite reporters. Hey, Doris Burke, real though. Robin Roberts, Doris Burke, Pam Oliver. Oh yeah, Pam Oliver went to FAMU too. Now. So these are names of women who have broken barriers. For me to be the first black woman in the booth is quite an honor. I'm glad to be the first, but I certainly don't want to be the last. There will be a lot of eyes watching me. It's not only important for black women, but women in general to be in the booth. Green has experience as a commentator. She previously called volleyball, women's basketball, and softball games on ESPN3, as well as ESPNU. However, this new role will place her in front of a bigger audience in the primetime viewing slot, and she gon' do it the Rattler way. She gon' ball out, too. Throughout her journey, FAMU has remained tattooed on her heart. In addition to being a lifelong sports fan, Green is easily identifiable by her love affair for her alma mater. Green, the FAMU mantra, is more than just a rallying cry. She has Rattlers on both sides of her bloodline. Her great-grandmother, who graduated in 1908, was the first member of the family who attended FAMU. Green's childhood years included multiple trips from Tampa to Tallahassee. Therefore, it was a natural hand and glove fit to enroll at FAMU after finishing up at Hillsborough High School. So, I mean, it's excellent, man. My hat goes off to Tiffany. I know she gonna ball out. I know Tiffany gonna do it. She gonna call them plays, right? She gonna get in there and drop it down in the booth and do her thing. One time for Tiffany Green, and we was at FAMU in the same time. Hey, so I'm looking at a picture of her. That's so live. Hey, I love women who into sports, and we can sit down and break down the difference between the 3-4 defense and the 4-3 base defense. So Tiffany Green, they got a picture of her as a little child with a Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniform on, helmet, shoulder pads, and everything like we used to have back in the days in the little football. So me, my homeboy Sam, my homeboy Caleb, and my brother, we all had our uniforms. We used to go out in the backyard and clack, 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 clack. So one time for Tiffany Green, I'm so excited about this. As y'all could tell by the inflection in my voice, I'm very excited about this. So from the Freedom Train Network, to everybody around the world, to Tiffany Green, we want to give you a round of applause. for being the first African-American woman play-by-play announcer at ESPN. Going down. Straight 35. You. You. All right. All right, so our weekly rant is aimed at Florida Gators freshman Justin Watkins for being arrested for the second time in 3 months. Now, let me tell you what he was arrested for. Florida freshman Justin Watkins is facing 4 charges, including 2 felonies after his second arrest in the past 3 months. According to the Alachua County inmate records, Watkins was booked Tuesday on third-degree felony charges of kidnapping, false imprisonment, and domestic battery by strangulation. He was also charged with 2 first-degree misdemeanor battery counts. According to the Alachua County court records, no bill has been set yet for Watkins, who recently enrolled at Florida. Justin Watkins has been suspended immediately from team activities, said Coach Dan Mullen in a statement through team spokesman. Yeah, but the white dude who beat women ass who would coach because it didn't hit the news still stay on the team. I see you, Urban Mondo. I see you. Watkins, a 4-star prospect from East Ridge High School in Clearmont, Florida, was arrested in May for allegedly kicking a woman's car and breaking her cell phone during an argument. Okay, somebody's emotionally immature. Watkins reportedly followed a female student to a local gas station and shattered her cell phone by throwing it to the ground. He then followed her to school, Ocala's Vanguard High, and kicked her car multiple times and tried to flatten one of her tires, according to the police report. You sound like a female. You sound like one of them emotionally unstable women. He was charged with trespassing upon grounds of a public school in that case. Watson was listed as an athlete on Florida's online roster, played wide receiver and cornerback in high school, but was expected to compete for a time in Florida secondary this fall. He was number 28 overall player in the ESPN 300. Justin. Yeah. Where do I start? Justin, your emotional immaturity is on full display at this moment. The University of Florida does a horrible job in helping to shape players to have good character and emotional stability. The University of Florida does a horrible job. So this rant is aimed at both Justin and the University of Florida. Justin, you just right now you acting like you don't give a shit about your future. You're acting as if you are entitled and that there are no consequences to your actions. But I guess your black ass found out quick that you haven't done anything to make these white folk think twice about keeping your black ass on their team. So that's why you've been suspended immediately from the team for your second arrest in 3 months. First you kidnapping, choking people, then you kicking cars and breaking cell phones. And you sound like a child. You sound like you're emotionally unstable, and you sound like one of those women that we read about who flatten people's tires and break their windows and things like that because they mess around with the fuck boy. But you the fuck boy. You the fuck boy, Justin. You the fuck boy. Like we have too many dudes like you, Justin. You just don't give a fuck about your future, bro, do you? Right now, because that's what you acting like. You acting like you don't give a damn about your future, bro. Like, ain't nobody playing with you, man. Ain't nobody playing with you. Nobody got time for that bullshit with you, dog. You are a financial investment, even at the collegiate so-called amateur level. Your ass is a financial investment. Ain't nobody got time for you on that bullshit. You choking people and doing all the other dumb shit that you doing, kicking cars and breaking cell phones and kidnapping and shit. Everybody got time for that fuck shit. You want to make your mind up. You want to be a dumbass thug or you want to be an upstanding gentleman. But at the same time, I got to go off on the men in your life because obviously you've had some not that good, trash-ass lessons from men in your life. If this is the point where you are, who were the men in your life that was helping you develop your emotional stability? Who the fuck was that? And who at the and yes, you just got to University of Florida. You just got there, but at the same time, somebody needs to be taking you up under your wing, up under their wing. Somebody needs to be teaching you accountability for your actions so your dumb ass won't have to find out the hard way because that's where you are now. So who are the men in your life that are teaching you trash-ass lessons? And University of Florida, what the fuck do y'all have going on down there where you all are producing so many men with these fucking troubling issues? How many players come out of University of Florida? How many stories do we hear about the University of Florida? Yeah, Florida State has they're criminals, and Florida State have some kind of criminal activity every year. I haven't heard anything this year under the leadership of Will Taggart. Haven't heard any criminal activity this year. If it has happened, I haven't heard about it because, of course, I would have said about it. So so far right now, because usually stuff be happening in Florida State right now, but so far, but come on, University of Florida, y'all the real criminal, y'all the real criminals of the state. Y'all the real ones that nobody talk about. The coach at the University of Florida ain't good because they're having too many incidents and things like this. So University of Florida, y'all ain't off the hook with this fuck shit, this toxic coaches that y'all have. Like, you might change coaches, but the culture doesn't change. The coaches change. Even athletic directors may change, but the coach hasn't changed. The boosters and all these things, that don't change. That needs to change. That needs to be up there. That needs to be looked at. That needs to be side-eyed. Justin, no. Hell no. Now your future's in jeopardy. Your future's in jeopardy. And you may get another chance depending on how good you are. Now, they say he's the number 26 recruit at the top 500, 100, whatever that was. So you most likely will get another chance at a lesser college. Probably come to FAMU or some shit like that, whatever. But you have to have a paradigm shift, Justin. You cannot exist in your current mental and emotional and psychological state. That's not conducive for you to be successful. Because you haven't even touched the field, and your dumb ass is off the team, and you haven't even touched the field, Justin. Think about that. So you have failed yourself, Justin. The men in your life to this point have failed you, and the University of Florida with their fuck-ass culture have failed you. But it's not over for you, though, Justin. It's not over for you because you still have a chance to turn your life around. We're not going to throw you away. We will chastise you. We is going to chastise your ass. I don't give a shit. If you're 17, 18, we're going to chastise your bitch ass. But what we won't do is throw your ass away, though. We won't throw you away. Because you're one of us. You're a part of our community. So we're going to punish your ass. But we ain't going to throw you away. We're going to rehabilitate your ass and make you a better person. Holla at your boy over at the Fix. We got you, Justin. We can get you right. But what you can't do is continue existing the way you are. Because if you continue existing the way you are, Justin, you're throwing your future away. You're wasting your time if you're not going to change anything about yourself. Don't waste your time like that. Don't waste your talent. Don't waste your future. Don't be another shoulda, woulda, coulda. Don't be a Southside legend, what we call a Southside legend. Somebody who was live. Somebody be like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. But your ass had to get in domestic violence situations. And come on, bro. You ain't even all the way in college yet. You got domestic violence issues in high school. Man, let you had done that to my daughter, I'd have came and fought everybody in your house. Everybody who lived with you would have to give me a fade. Everybody. Everybody had to give me a fade. Ain't no way in hell. But y'all don't even realize the amount of domestic violence high school students face. We need more strong, good righteous, strong mind, strong-willed men who are progressive in these communities, making these goddamn communities better, man. We need more. Shout out to my brother Carlton Jones with the Block by Block campaign up in Philly with BF and Crewman and all the other gentlemen up in Philly that do the Block by Block campaign, who walk the blocks and make sure that that neighborhoods are safe and become a strong male presence in the community. We need that in every city, the Block by Block campaigns. All the men who go around who taking care of their communities. One time for y'all. But Justin, hell no. No, hell no. Hell no. Not today. This ain't gonna happen. Need to get your ass whooped. Need to get you some rehab. And we get you right, Justin. You fucking up. The man in your life is fucking up. The University of Florida, y'all asses ain't off the hook. Cause y'all fucking up too. And that's all I got to say about that. Hey man, I am Joseph Ward. This is the Fit Sports Podcast, which is the realest and the blackest sports podcast you have ever heard in your life. And we're right here on the Freedom Train Network, www.freedomtrainradio.com. And remember, the Freedom Train has an app, which is available in the Google Play Store. So go check it out. Just go to the Google Play Store for all my Android users who are the best people in the world. Type in Freedom Train Radio and download the app. It is free. That way you can listen to your homeboy whenever you want, because I'm on the app, and we got live streaming on the weekends on the app, so you go ahead, get the app, and stay down with us. That way, you got all the shows from the Freedom Train Network right in one place. And, man, and y'all stay tuned, because the Enigma Sep Hour happens tonight at 10:30 p.m. right here on the Freedom Train Network. So the Enigma Sep Hour, one time for Enigma September for joining the network. So his live debut is happening tonight at 10:30 p.m. right here on the Freedom Train Network.